Join us for Lok Sewa Aayog exam preparation, over 50,000 questions and their answers with appropriate reasons and solutions.
Question number 1. A standard keyboard used in personal computer has A. 80 keys, B. 84 keys, C. 101 keys, D. 102 keys.
And the correct answer is C, 101 keys. Because a standard keyboard used in personal computers traditionally has 101 keys. This configuration, known as the enhanced keyboard, was introduced by IBM in 1986. It includes function keys, alphanumeric keys, navigation keys, and a numeric keypad, and became the default layout for most desktop systems. Where A, 80 keys. This option is incorrect because an 80-key layout is not standard in personal computing. Such reduced-key keyboards are typically found in compact or specialized environments like point-of-sale, POS systems, or embedded devices. B. 84 keys. The 84-key layout was used in early IBM computers like the PC-AT, but it lacked some dedicated function and navigation keys. It was later replaced by the more complete and user-friendly 101-key layout, which became the industry standard. D. 102 keys. Keyboards with 102 keys are usually international variants that include an extra key for special characters or language support. While common in some regions, the universal standard for personal computers, particularly in the US, remains the 101-key keyboard.
Question number 2. Which of the following key of keyboard is used to change lowercase letter mode to uppercase and vice versa? A. Alt, B. Caps Lock, C. Control, D. Enter.
And the correct answer is B. Caps Lock. The caps lock key on a keyboard is used to toggle between lowercase and uppercase letter modes. When activated, it causes all typed alphabetic characters to appear in uppercase until it is pressed again. It is especially useful when typing a sequence of capital letters without holding down the Shift key. Where A. Alt. The Alt alternate key is used in combination with other keys to perform special functions or access shortcuts, especially in software applications. It does not change the case of letters and has no direct influence on letter capitalization. Chot C, Control key is also used in combination with other keys to execute commands like copy, Control C, or paste, Control V. It doesn't affect the typing mode of letters and hence can't be used to switch between uppercase and lowercase. Enter. The Enter key is used to execute commands or move the cursor to the next line while typing. It has no relation to the case of letters and doesn't change how characters are displayed, uppercase, lowercase.
Question number 3. Which of the following key of keyboard is used to delete a character to the left of the cursor? A. Delete, B. Backspace, C. Tab, D. Shift.
And the correct answer is B, backspace, because the backspace key is used to delete the character to the left of the cursor. It is commonly used for correcting typing mistakes by removing the previous character one at a time. This key moves the cursor one position backward and erases the character in that position. Where A, delete, the delete key removes the character to the right of the cursor, not the left. It is often confused with backspace, but its function is to delete forward instead of backward in a text line or document. C. Tab. The Tab key is used to move the cursor to the next tab stop or to create indents in text documents. It does not delete any characters and has no role in removing text. D. Shift. The Shift key is used in combination with other keys to type uppercase letters or access secondary symbols on keys. It does not delete characters and has no effect on cursor position by itself.
Question number 4. Which of the following key of keyboard is used to insert a new line or paragraph into any text editor? A. Shift. B. Backspace. C. Enter. D. Tab.
And the correct answer is C. Enter, because the Enter key is used to insert a new line or paragraph in any text editor. When pressed, it moves the cursor to the beginning of the next line, allowing the user to continue typing from there. It plays a critical role in formatting text and starting new commands or paragraphs. Where A. Shift. The Shift key is used to type uppercase letters and access the secondary functions of other keys. It does not insert new lines or paragraphs and must be used in combination with other keys to perform any action. B. Backspace. The backspace key is used to delete characters to the left of the cursor. It has no function in creating new lines or paragraphs and is primarily used for correcting text. D. Tab. The Tab key moves the cursor forward to the next tab stop or indent, often used to format text into columns or indent paragraphs. However, it does not create a new line or paragraph, so it's not the correct key for that function.
Question number 5. Which of the following input device is not a pointing device? A. Joystick. B. Light pen. C. Digitizing tablet. D. Scanner.
And the correct answer is D. Scanner, because a scanner is an input device used to convert physical documents and images into digital form, but it is not a pointing device. Pointing devices are used to control the position of the cursor or pointer on a display screen, which the scanner does not do. Where A. Joystick. A joystick is a pointing device that allows users to move a pointer or cursor in different directions. It is commonly used in gaming and graphic applications to navigate or control movement. B. Light pen. A light pen is a pointing device that allows users to point directly at items on a screen to make selections. It detects light from the screen to determine position, making it a valid pointing device. C. Digitizing tablet. A digitizing tablet or graphics tablet is also a pointing device. It allows users to draw or point using a stylus, translating movements into digital signals that control cursor movement on the screen.
Question number 6. Which of the following pointing device is a stationary device with a movable ball on its top? A. Mouse. B. Light pen. C. Touchpad. D. Trackball.
And the correct answer is D. Trackball, because A. Trackball is a stationary pointing device that features a movable ball on its top. The user rotates the ball with fingers or the palm to move the pointer on the screen, while the device itself remains in place. It is often used where desk space is limited or for ergonomic reasons. Where A. Mouse. Mouse is a handheld pointing device that needs to be moved across a surface to control the cursor. Unlike the trackball, the entire device moves rather than just a ball on top. Light pen. A light pen is a pen-shaped pointing device used directly on the screen to select objects. It has no moving ball and is not stationary, making it different from a trackball. C. Touchpad. Touchpad is a flat surface that senses finger movement to control the pointer. Commonly found on laptops, it has no ball and operates by detecting touch, not rotation.
Question number 7. Which of the following pointing device has a vertical handle like a gearshift lever? A. Light pen. B. Pointing stick. C. Joystick. D. Trackball.
And the correct answer is C, joystick, because a joystick is a pointing device that features a vertical handle similar to a gear shift lever. It can be moved in multiple directions to control the movement of the cursor or objects on the screen. Joysticks are commonly used in video games and simulations requiring directional control. Where? A. Light pen. A light pen is a pen-shaped pointing device used by touching the screen directly. It does not have a vertical handle or resemble a gear shift lever and functions by detecting light from the screen. B. Pointing stick. A pointing stick is a small pressure-sensitive nub typically found on laptop keyboards. It does not have a handle and is controlled by finger pressure rather than movement like a joystick. D. Trackball. A trackball is a stationary device with a movable ball, not a handle. It allows cursor movement by rotating the ball and lacks the joystick's upright, lever-like appearance.
Question number 8. Which of the following device uses the sensors to detect the touch of a finger? A. Light pen. B. Touch screen. C. Pointing stick. D. Joystick.
And the correct answer is B. Touch screen, because a touchscreen is an input device that uses sensors to detect the touch of a finger or a stylus directly on the screen. It allows users to interact with a device by touching icons or areas, making it both an input and output device in many modern gadgets like smartphones and tablets. Where? A. Light pen. A light pen works by detecting light emitted from the screen, not by sensing touch. It must physically touch or hover over the screen, and it doesn't use finger touch detection sensors. Point C. Pointing stick. A pointing stick is a small nub located between keyboard keys that responds to pressure, not touch. It senses directional force from the user's finger, not the actual touch or contact. D. Joystick. A joystick is a mechanical device moved by the hand to control pointer movement. It does not use touch sensors and responds to directional movement of its vertical handle instead.
Question number 9. Which of the following is light-sensitive stylus device? A. Light pen. B. Touch screen. C. Pointing device. D. Joystick.
And the correct answer is A. Light pen, because a light pen is a light-sensitive stylus device used to interact with a computer screen. It detects the light emitted from the monitor to determine the pen's position on the screen, allowing users to select objects or draw directly by pointing at the display. Where? B. Touch screen. A touch screen detects touch through capacitive or resistive sensors, not light sensitivity. It responds to the physical touch of a finger or stylus rather than detecting light from the screen. Pointing device. A pointing device is a general term that includes several types of input devices like the mouse, joystick, or touchpad. It is not a specific device and therefore cannot be categorized as a light-sensitive stylus. D. Joystick. A joystick is a mechanical input device with a movable stick. It controls cursor movement through direction and pressure, not light detection, and does not function like a stylus.
Question number 10. Which of the following is not a marks and character recognition device? A. Micer. B. Fax machine. C. OMR. D. OCR.
And the correct answer is B. Fax machine, because a fax machine is used to send and receive documents over a telephone line, but it is not a marks and character recognition device. It simply transmits images of documents and does not involve the recognition or processing of marks or characters. Where A. Micer, magnetic ink character recognition, is a marks and character recognition device used to read special characters printed with magnetic ink, typically used in banking for processing checks. C. OMR, optical mark recognition, is a technology used to read marks made on paper, such as in surveys or multiple choice test forms. It detects marks or checkboxes that are filled in. D. OCR, optical character recognition, is a marks and character recognition device used to convert different types of documents, such as scanned paper documents or images of text, into editable and searchable data.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel to continue learning and preparation.